Friday. It is Friday, November 6th, and it is 3 p.m. They let us out of work early today, which was really nice because it's 76 degrees out, and that doesn't happen very often in Minnesota in November, so they wanted everybody to be able to enjoy it. So that was nice. And I'm trying to be excited about it, but I have just a little bit of guilt right now. So yeah, tell me what you think. Do I need to feel guilty about this? Two things. One, they offered to let people stay until 3 instead of 2:30 if you wanted to earn a half an hour of flex time. And I've talked about flex time before, where it's just extra paid time off that you can earn in addition to the weeks that we already get. And I'm a little bit short for our trip coming up next week, which everybody already knows. It's already been worked out and okayed for me to take some of my time unpaid because it was related to health issues, and they were really good about that. But I'm going to be now an additional half an hour short because I'm not earning the half an hour today. I would have worked until 5 today and earned a half an hour. But when I heard they were letting us go early, I needed it so badly that even that extra half an hour so I picked my mental health, basically, over a half an hour of paid time off. So I guess I don't really feel guilty about that. Hopefully nobody thinks I should feel guilty about that. The other thing is, hold on, my phone is buzzing at me. Okay. The other thing is a customer called this morning with an issue, and they belong to the new team now. They're one of the customers that I passed off, and they called with a question, and some things got dealt with by the new team this morning. They did an awesome job, and then they called to talk to the customer and get some additional information and get some additional things taken care of, but they were never able to get a hold of him. He didn't answer his phone, and his voicemail box was full. So, what else can you really do? There's nothing you can really do. So we weren't too worried about it. And then at 1 p.m., they had sort of a little picnic out in our backyard, a little socially distanced picnic for everybody because it was nice out. And I didn't go. I took care of some things in my office instead. But because everybody else was taking a break, I decided to turn my phone off, which I think is just fine. And when everybody came back in about an hour, I turned my phone on and I saw I had missed 4 calls from this customer. I don't know why he calls me instead of them, but I saw the number, but no voicemails, and it was literally 145, 146, 147, 148. He called every minute, I think because when my Do Not Disturb is on, it just cuts it off and sends it right to my voicemail. Don't know why he didn't leave a voicemail. So, emailed the other team again and said, hey, FYI, this guy called a bunch of times and that I missed when we had our phones off for the break, so could one of you give him a call? I know you were dealing with him this morning. And one of the team members got back to me and said, tried him again, he didn't answer his phone, his voicemail was full. And then it was 2:30 and it was time to close, so I called him one more time at like 2:29, and it rang for just like 3 or 4 seconds maybe. It never even got to a place where it offered me a voicemail to tell me it was full, and I couldn't get a hold of him either. So I feel now kind of guilty, like what if he needs something? We're closed at 2:30, it's the weekend. Should I feel guilty about that? I mean, we tried to get a hold of him and we couldn't. We didn't ignore his calls, we just missed them. I don't know. I get strange about these kinds of things, and then I feel bad, and I know that I really shouldn't. So I am not going to worry about it. I am going to choose to believe that everything is fine and that he will be able to survive without whatever it was he needed until Monday, and we will help him on Monday because, like I said, there just isn't anything we can do for him. So yeah, anyway. I just needed to get that off my chest. But it is Friday. It is 76 degrees out, which that doesn't really do anything for me. I like fall, so I would rather it be cool, but it is what it is. I am going to head into the house and get a few things done before Jason gets home. I've got a very ambitious to-do list for the weekend. I think it's ambitious anyway, so let's see how much of it we actually get done. Here is the new shed. We're so excited. So our shed used to be way back there in the corner, like pretty much up against that house. And it was kind of a dilapidated old thing, but whatever. And they were doing the water here. I put up a video, I'll link it below. and they had to tear it out basically, and it was their fault. So they bought us a new shed and put it in for us, which was really nice. And there it is. We're loading it up. It's bigger than the one we had before, and it's like right next to our driveway, which is much nicer. They said that it needs to be anchored, which I guess, what does that really mean?
Anchored to the ground?
Oh, like how do you do that?
I'm not sure. They must have certain ones that they
Because they say
recommend.
they had said you could go get stuff to do it yourself, but I feel like if it's gonna snow reasonably soon, won't that kind of?
Oh, it's all stuff is in there too.
Yeah. So I don't think we're super worried about that, but I'll show you what the inside looks like. I mean, I know sheds are just so super exciting, aren't they? So we've got all our tools, and we've got the lawnmower, some bins that we didn't even remember that we had. I mean, seriously. The other shed was just so much smaller and so gross. So this is nice. And now he is bringing out all of the Christmas boxes, well, and hockey sticks. Christmas boxes and hockey sticks. Things that need to get put in there. Instead of hauling all of our Christmas, like the empty Christmas bins, instead of hauling them all back to storage, we're just gonna put them out here. It just makes sense. So that is the plan. And then we'll be almost back to normal here. They're supposed to pave the road out front on Monday, and that'll be kind of the last piece before, like, we are officially parking here all the time. We're here right now, but before we're parking here every day and everything's kind of back to normal. So nice to have that before full-blown winter, because with the early snow in October, I was getting nervous that none of this was going to happen. So we're glad. But anyway, it is 75 degrees out today, which I do not like. I know everybody else does, but I don't like it. It's not fallish. It feels summerish. But anyway, we're gonna finish getting this all loaded up and then see what we get up to for the evening. Look at this super nutritious dinner I'm having. Krispy Kreme donut bites, Slim Jims, and a cherry pie. Tomorrow starts a massive crackdown, so we're having some treats. He is having a lemon pie. What are you having for dinner?
Chicken wrap or something.
Some kind of little sandwich.
Yep.
Ooh, look at the Spirit jersey. And look at this.
Clear.
Yep, I haven't actually put up the video yet where all the boxes were here, but by the time you see this I will have. And oh, it looks nice. All the boxes are out in the shed. So now we are gonna have our dinner, watch the new episode of The Mandalorian. We'll tell you what we think about it afterwards. Spoiler-free review. And then I think I'm going to play some Last of Us because I'm in the mood to kill some zombies and shoot some things. I do scream quite a bit and throw the remote at Jason, so you never know, that might happen. But I don't just throw it at him. I throw it to him to save me from the situation, if that wasn't clear. But anyway, that is the plan for right now. We just ran out to Walmart and it really wasn't that busy. I would have expected it to be busier on a Friday night, but anyway, on to The Mandalorian. All right, we're playing Last of Us, but as is typical, I whipped out during a shooting scene, tossed someone the remote, and he's saving me. Oh, we had to shoot a dog. Careful, stairwells behind you. I'm also a backseat game player. Oh no. Hello. It's 8:30. I killed some people. He killed a lot of people, and then I killed some people. And
On the video game?
we should clarify, yes, on Last of Us. Somebody crawled around onto the house for a minute and didn't find anything for our leaky pipe.
I did find something.
Oh yeah, technically found something. We have a leaky pipe under the house. I forget, I filmed that yesterday, but I'm not. That footage is in the footage graveyard. So we have a big wet spot on the carpet behind the dining room table. And apparently it's a leaky pipe. Because, you know, it's 2020. And we can't not have something going on. That's not great.
Yep.
So, we'll see if we can get somebody out this weekend, otherwise Monday, hopefully. But, we watched The Mandalorian, episode 2. What'd you think? Spoiler free.
Was it good? I liked it.
I thought it was good. It wasn't the best episode.
No, not.
But, yeah, it was good.
Not. It was kind of a.
Ooh.
What do you want to say? A one-off.
Yeah.
It didn't
no
have any
story arc
no
part to
just
it,
had,
really. No. But it was good. There was a
There was
fun.
a little bit of almost a horror episode.
It kind of was. Yeah, I was gonna say there was a little bit of a fun new creature I don't think we've ever seen before in the Star Wars universe, and Baby Yoda gets a little bit naughty toddler. Hysterical. It was really good. So 2 episodes in, still liking it just as much as the first season. Yeah. Now we're gonna watch some YouTube probably. Try to get ourselves psyched up for our Disney trip. I still feel like poo, so it's a little harder for me to get psyched up, but I really am looking forward to being gone for a week. So it's been so long since I've been to Disney World.
Yeah, poor person.
I was there last month. He was not there last month. You haven't been there since January.
I know.
That's long for us.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's it. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is 9:21 a.m. and we got up this morning at about 7:30. Ran over to Caribou and I got another Ho-Ho mint mocha. Delicious. And what did we do? We watched some YouTube, and then the guy from the mobile home repair place called because we had some water, like what we thought was a leaky pipe. It was a bigger deal than we thought it was. He just finished. So here's the remnants from underneath our sink. And then look at this. Look at this delight.
Making it all dry.
Big old hole. Dented in, sopping wet plywood. We had no clue it was coming from there, did we?
No.
Because the wet spot is all the way over here behind the table. Right there. I don't know if you can, you can kind of tell in the camera the carpet is wet. And so he went under the house last night and the pipe was wet. So we just assumed there was a pipe under there that was leaking, but the mobile home repair guy came in and he immediately went under here. So, guy who knows what he's talking about. And it wasn't super expensive. Awesome that he was able to come out on a Saturday by 8:30 in the morning. That was pretty good. And then he also noticed that our heat tape is in rough shape.
Which has been there since probably before we moved in.
And we've had it malfunction once. And we came home after Thanksgiving that year. And everything was frozen. Remember, they came out right away that night. The emergency part guys came out to help us with it.
Was that in ours or was that out in the...
Nope, it was ours. It malfunctioned and what did we have to do? We had to close all the vents, turn the heat on super high so it blew all the heat at the pipes. It only took a couple hours because I think we caught it pretty quickly, but that's not something, because if you think about it with a mobile home, all we have is like the thin bit of skirting protecting everything underneath from the weather. So we definitely want that working. So we were able to prepay for that so he can come out next week and fix that. So 2 birds, good to know. That's been our Saturday morning. Okay, so it is now 9:45. Jason actually just headed out. He is going to the Mall of America. Woo, the glare. He's going to the Mall of America. He has a couple of Christmas gifts he wants to pick up there and do a little bit of shopping. And I, in the meantime, I'm going to get some stuff done around here. I've got some to-do list items I want to work on. I'm sitting in my bedroom right now. I have the window open, not the window, the blinds and the curtains open to bring in some more light. And I have quite a group of lions over here, which I will try to show you. I mean, look at this group. Whoa. Crazy. so got a few things done, and now I am working on my ear collection. So I thought I would give you a little glimpse of the ears slash magic bands. I mean, guys, do you think we have enough magic bands in this house? This is all magic bands, and there are more magic bands, and more and more and more. Oh, and one more. We might have too many to even put in this pouch, but I am sure as heck gonna try. And then we have a bunch of these little, like, yeah, we ordered these off Amazon to kind of hold your magic bands in place. But if you are an annual pass holder, you also get the pass holder sliders, which look like this. So those are nice too. We just find that we feel a little more safe, a little safer, I guess is the appropriate way to say that, with those sliders on there. So I think I'm just fighting a losing battle here, guys, but we are so gonna try. Got it. All right, so in here we have magic bands, we have buttons from previous trips, we have a luggage tag. Ooh, I'm getting a text. Means Jason must have arrived safely at the mall. Okay, this is funny, guys. He just said, made it to the pineapple garage. Not as nice as the lime. Disney people understand this. All right, so I also have a couple things that my mom has gotten me over the years. A Disney bow, and then a tiara. And I am not a tiara person, but I could totally see myself wearing this at Magic Kingdom. So got those in here. And then my ears. I don't have a ton of ears right now. I've got these ones, and if you'll see, they're missing the little white flower that springs up. It fell off, but they're so cute anyway. So I've got those. I've got my Christmas ears from, I think, 2016, I think. I really love those with the little holly there. I've got my very first pair of ears ever that I bought at Animal Kingdom, also in 2016. Got the 2018 blue ears. And I've got a pair of homemade ears that a coworker bought me with Mike and Sully on them. That is my mini ear collection tour. Now, back to finishing up the shelves. Okay, it is a little bit later now. It is 10:55. Jason just texted me and said he picked up what he was looking for at the mall. He's probably gonna make a quick stop at Target and then come home. So I finished the organizing. I'll show you what I did in just a second. And as you can see, I took a shower. Maybe you can't see because my hair looks exactly the same. It's just wet now. And I put on my Mickey Mouse Christmas t-shirt because I thought that seemed, or it's Minnie Mouse. Excuse me, Minnie Mouse. I thought that seemed festive for today. And the one thing left on my to-do list that I can't do when Jason is here is wrap his Christmas presents. So I have a couple of gifts for him that have arrived so far. So I'm gonna, woo, that was dark. I have a couple of gifts for him that have arrived already, and he has a bunch for me that have arrived already, and his are already wrapped. So I'm gonna wrap these before he gets back. And then I think for the rest of the day, what I need to do is we need to start packing for Disney. So I don't know, we might work on that when Jason gets home, start kind of getting some ideas. And then I need to edit our October weekly vlog, and it's actually a weekend vlog, and my Disney haul, because one is going to go up today, the other one's going to go up like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then this weekend vlog is going to go up on Friday right before we leave for Disney. So that's the plan right now. I'm feeling pretty good about it, actually. I'm watching The Wads on YouTube. I will link her in the description below because you have got to check her out. She's hysterical. She's a mom of four kids. She's basically Superwoman. I mean, she takes care of 4 kids, she takes care of her house, she does all these things, and she's hysterical. Definitely want to check her out. She's doing like a Christmas shop with me, so it's making me really happy. Yeah, so that's the plan right now. So let me show you what I did with the shelves. So we got the Lotso bears up there. I got my basket of ears up there, and then the Jack Skellington sipper because he's huge and can't go anywhere else. We've got some mugs, like souvenir mugs. Got Jiminy Cricket and the Beast there. We've got a little bit of a Star Wars, well, Yoda situation there. Some more plushies. We've got some Disney books and a puzzle. A few figurines. There's my little Winnie the Pooh shelf. He is my absolute favorite right now. And there are some, these are all Disney little golden books, but I chose Frozen to be on top for right now. And there's little Sven, our Disney CDs. Got some more little Mickey stuff there. More souvenirs there. Got a couple of cloth buckets on these bottom ones. And then got DVDs down here because they're just not that attractive, so they're down towards the bottom. And then, believe it or not, I've got an empty one here. I've got an empty basket there. These cloth baskets all have things in them. Got a little MacGyver shelf here. Any 80s kids? A couple more cloth baskets. We have our Animal Kingdom popcorn bucket and this so adorable little finger puppet thing that Jason bought me for Christmas from IKEA several years ago now. Got some more DVDs down there. That one needs to be cleaned up. Another empty one. Jason's video game there. And some Walking Dead figurines. And then the TV. So that's kind of the finished product for now. I'm so excited. We've got 3 basically empty spots. And you know, as I've mentioned a few times, we're going to Disney World in a week, and it's going to be all the Christmas stuff, and I always find like a cute plushie or a cute something, and we think, where in the world are we going to put that? Now we have some spots, so that actually makes it kind of fun. Yeah, so I am going to get to wrapping some Christmas presents. Okay, almost finished with the wrapping. Didn't want to show you the actual wrapping because Jason watches these too, and these are his gifts. So thought I would get it mostly done here. And then what we always do with our presents every year is we number them. So we make a list and we number them. And that's what we write on the edge rather than writing each other's names because, you know, we know that the presents he bought are for me and mine are for him and whatever. There's only 2 of us, but we do that so that when we're opening, we can say, oh, that's right, that's that one. I want you to open that one now, like that kind of deal. So I have a few things to get picked up here, but I'll show you the little stack here. Okay, let me get all of the boxes and the remnants put away. Okay, so got one little piece of wrapping paper left. Here are the gifts. So far, make a little stack here that can be brought out and put under the tree. Yeah. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is right because I technically have, I believe, 10 gifts purchased, and 2 of them, let me think. Yes, 2 of them I'm still waiting on. Had to think about that. One of them is going to come probably the week we're at Disney, and I have it shipped to my place of business, so I will, that sounded so formal, my place of business. I had it shipped to my office, so I will probably have one of my coworkers grab that for me and just stick it in my office on my desk. And then the other one, I don't know. It's not really a pre-order, but it's like comes and goes from stock. So most likely the next shipment will be either the end of November or the beginning of December, but that one's also coming to my office, so it'll be just fine. But anyway, yeah, got the presents wrapped. So I'm going to check on Jason now and see what time he thinks he's going to be home. If I should wait for him for lunch or not, because it's 11:30 and I'm getting kind of hungry. And then he printed out this Ultimate Disney World packing list. So we're going to look at that. I've got some pajama pants here that need to be mended, and then I need to edit the vlog. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get to that before the afternoon is over. So I think probably I'll start working on that now. I can also work on that while we watch TV later. So yeah, and then the other things on my to-do list, hold on, let me go over to my desk and take a look. It's really warm in here today, so I've got a fan going. Okay. where can I put you so you can see me, but it isn't too insanely dark. Okay, so as you can see, Christmas presents are all wrapped. I am now sitting at my desk, and I am checking some things off of my to-do list for the weekend. So I still need to vacuum, which we'll do when Jason gets home. My back makes it difficult for me to lug the vacuum in here. But yeah, we'll help out with that. And then I've got everything to do with editing the vlogs. So I need to edit the October vlog. I'd like to upload that today or tomorrow at the very latest. Which I have a note reminding myself to do that up on my whiteboard here so that can be erased. And then I want to come up with some fun Christmas music and some art maybe that I can use for like an intro for Vlogmas. So I'm gonna work on that this weekend. And I want to clean up my phone and my camera, my hard drive, all that stuff. Get everything kind of organized here because we will be bringing that on the trip, even though we're not planning on vlogging right now. And then we're gonna start packing for Disney World. We're at least gonna start going through the toiletries and things because we kind of want to set up a permanent travel toiletry set, so we'll start that. And then the other things that I was planning to do were, you know, like shaving my legs, taking care of my toenails, all that kind of stuff that you got to do when you're going someplace warm, because I mean, I guess I can't speak for everybody who lives in Minnesota, but it's basically hairy bear winter over here. We don't pay a whole lot of attention to our legs and feet in the winter because they're in big thick socks, boots, jeans, but we're going to Florida, so got to deal with that. But I've moved that out now till like Thursday or Friday because really that should all be done right before we leave. So, but that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross vacuum off the list because I know we're gonna do that as soon as he gets home, and then yeah, the rest of the stuff should be crossed off before the day's over. I love crossing things off my to-do list. So that is it, I think, for right this minute. That is all I got for you. I'm gonna find out when Jason is coming home and maybe get some lunch, and we'll see what we get up to after this. Hi guys, it is Sunday now, and it is 12:39 p.m. Jason is out in the living room watching the Vikings game, and I am sitting at my desk, and I'm actually really excited. So usually on Sundays I kind of work on my planner and some other things, which is what I'm going to do right now, but I do it out there on a big coffee table. But because we've switched, move my desk into the corner and kind of reorganize things, it's so much nicer here now. I'm excited. I'm going to sit here in my cozy little spot. I've got, let me grab it down here. I've got some mail to go through, some bills to pay. Boo. I've got my planner to work on. I've got a vlog to edit, and I've got an update for my castle book, which is my sort of weight loss journey, I guess. I did a before picture, and I've shown you guys this before, and did my measurements and everything. And I'm gonna start posting this stuff on social media soon, probably after our Disney trip, but just as a little tidbit of information. So the last time I officially weighed myself was September 27th. I kind of got out of the habit. Hold up. I kind of got out of the habit of it for a while, or I guess that's not the right word. I weighed myself, but I didn't track it in this book. And I had gone up and down and up and down, but I weighed myself this morning and I was down 0.6 of a pound from that weight on September 27th. So I think that's, I mean, it's a loss still, so that's decent. I don't know why it's so yellow here, or if it will look this yellow when I edit, but man, does it look yellow. Anyway, so my weight this morning was 302.8, and that is a total loss of 15.1 pounds from when I started this, which was, my first weigh-in was on August 26th. So I definitely could have done better in that amount of time, but all things considered, I'm pretty pleased with that. So I've also lost a couple of inches here or there, one on my hips, one on my waist, one on my upper arms, and then my upper legs a couple of inches. So I think that must have come from the walking I was doing at the beginning, or maybe the walking at Disney. Honestly, I don't know. And there's also obviously room for error in these measurements. I'm just using a long measuring tape and there's room for error. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So gonna put a little bit of an update in that journal. Yeah, and just kind of work on some stuff. So that is kind of what my afternoon's gonna be. So I'm gonna get on with it here, and yeah, I'm really excited. I just have this cozy, like ready to get things done vibe going on right now, and it's making me really happy. So let's get to work. Alright, I just got so much stuff done. And if you can hear that kind of loud, almost like a fan noise, that is my laptop right down here. It is exporting the October sort of weekend, Halloween Christmas weekend video. I just finished editing that. Got my planner all updated. I got my my little daily planner done for tomorrow. Trying to think. I got a couple of other little like clerical-y things, I guess you would call them, done. I did want to show you, we got a letter. We got a letter from one of our kids that we sponsor through Compassion International, and I will link them in the description box below. They're a great organization, and his name is Dagum. He is adorable. And let me just read you what he wrote. So what you get is these letters, and it's written, so they write them in their own language. He is from Ethiopia, and then they type them out on the back for you in English. He also drew us a little picture, which I don't know how well you can make it out because of the light, but it's just like a little flower. There's a monkey on the paper, but then he drew a flower. So cute. And what he said was, "Greeting, I am doing good. I am so happy of the letter you sent me. I think of you normally and eager to hear from you about your well-being. I feel happy then. To the request you sent regarding the lesson subjects we take are physics, chemistry, biology, and many others. My favorite subject is English language. I enjoy it. During Christmas, we have variety of program. I sing in our church choir. We exchange gifts on the holiday. I spend happy time with my family. Generally, I spend Christmas happily. I believe you spend happy time during Christmas like me, happily. I love you so much. Dagum." He is just the sweetest kid. He's 13 years old. We've sponsored him since, I believe, since he was 6. And let me just show you his picture real quick. So this is the most recent picture we have. I think this was from last year. So I assume we'll get a new one soon. Isn't he just adorable? And then this is Moises. He is a couple years older. I believe he may be almost 16. And he is from Guatemala. And we got a letter from him not terribly long ago, I think. We can also go online too and just make sure that we're not behind. But they give us a piece of paper where we can send a letter back, or we can do it on our online account, which is usually what we do. So I've got this on my little stand here so we can write him back. It's just so sweet, so precious to be able to not only sponsor these kids and help them out and their families financially, but to be able to have this relationship with them too. So really awesome. I've got some garbage to deal with here. But so the only things I really didn't get done that I kind of wanted to were, I didn't get a Vlogmas, I don't know what you call it, like an intro done for Vlogmas. So I do still need to do that. I'm actually gonna write myself a little note here. But otherwise, actually, I think that's it. I was also thinking I might start editing my Walt Disney World haul video, which is going to go up on Monday or Tuesday, but that's going to be a quick edit, so I think I'll probably just do that at work over one of my lunch breaks, because it's just going to be really quick. So I'm uploading I will be soon uploading the October vlog. We'll get that Disney World vlog done on Monday or Tuesday, like I said. Probably Tuesday, now that I think about it, maybe even Wednesday. See? And then at some point during the week, I'm going to take some time to edit this one that I'm filming now, and have that one ready to go up on Friday before we leave for Disney World. Yay! So I feel super productive now. I just feel in a better place than I was before. Like, I got a bunch done. So the football game is almost over. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to let this video finished exporting, and I am going to go get my clothes out for work tomorrow. Just kind of get some of that prep done, and then after the football game is over, we are going to just kind of chill. We're going to hang out. We're going to watch. Actually, I don't know what we're going to watch. We're going to play some Animal Crossing because I have not played in a while. And then we are going to watch something. I don't know if we'll watch another Hallmark Christmas movie maybe, or maybe a Disney film. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see what we get up to. But anyway, I feel so much better right now that all of this stuff is done. So yay for a productive Saturday morning and a productive Sunday. We're doing good this weekend.
What's going on there in the dark?
It's late. It's 7:53. Like I said in the
Late.
last one, it's not late. We're just old. But I thought we'd show you what the Christmas lights look like, what everything looks like
There's
lit
the
up.
one behind you.
Be careful because my underwear is sticking out.
Just looking at the sign. We have a wreath over here, which we set on timer, so it's supposed to be, it's kind of hard to see in the dark. And we have this old ceramic Christmas tree of my mom's that lights up. Again, it's kind of hard to see, but we've got our stockings hung with care on the mantle. And some little lights there. We do have a little light up church here too. That's an old one. That's my mom's as well. And then we've got our new tree.
Oh, I love our new tree.
Yeah, it's very kind of classy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All white lights, and then we've got the. You've probably seen it. Have you filmed it in the daytime?
I think so.
We got the big ornaments and some gnomes, and we got of course, a Disney one. And we got another. We just bought that one, right?
But that one came from Menards.
Yeah.
The blue one came from Disney World.
Yeah. And then this is from Disney, of course. We got that last year. Main Street Farm. Main Street Tree Farm. Street Farm.
Main Street Street Farm.
Buy some streets at the tree farm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got this for Christmas. A candle that you bought me.
Yeah, from the Disney store.
Yeah.
But it was something you could get in the parks.
Yeah. Little Mickey one.
Yeah.
Of course, it's sitting right above all the Mickeys. And Minnies.
And minis, yes.
And there's our presents. And this guy used to light up, but I think we need a new bulb. He's the old plastic
We have the
Santa.
same one. I know that my mom and dad... Here, I'll turn the light on.
Oh, there's the Bumbles.
I know that my mom and dad have that exact same Santa, or did, when I was a kid anyway. So, here, come sit here and we'll...
Well, you can take a look at this
Oh, yeah. So you can
other
see a little
stuff
better.
that... My shadow. But we've got these little carolers. And then there's the better look at the tree.
Yeah,
we got
because
some
I
little.
didn't show much of the stuff back there in the other video because we still have the boxes up in it.
We got some manger scene. There's my sister made that. She is it no, it's like, is it plastic canvas or a needle, whatever it is?
Yeah, plastic canvas.
So, and we do have that big manger scene blanket there too. And there's a better look at the wreath. That bow came on a package and we just added it to that wreath.
It looks nice on it, I think.
Yeah, and we do have some more manger scenes here. We have a bigger one, but we decided to just put the little guys out.
I love nativity scenes. I just love them.
Yes, manger. I
Manger
call them
scenes.
manger.
Yeah. Well, their manger scene is
There's
right,
a
isn't
manger
it?
scene, yeah.
Same difference.
And we have this little thing. And we do have this from the Disney as well, the Festival of the
Yep.
Holidays. 25th.
I think it's supposed to mean 25 cents, but
Is that what it's supposed to mean?
I'm not sure.
I thought it was for. It doesn't have a cents thing on
I guess
it.
I don't know if it's meant to be.
I thought it was
If
just
it's meant
for
to
the
be Christmas,
25th.
then it probably is the 25th.
Well, it is supposed to be Christmas.
We
I
got it
think.
at Hobby Lobby. I look like a crazy person.
I look like a old fart.
We have high confidence in this house. We're really super confident.
Got my Santa beard started.
Oh, it was a weird weekend, wasn't it? It was good, but it was weird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, like, for some reason I can't remember Friday. If I could rewind to the beginning of the clips, I would remember.
Did we go out Friday night?
Did we?
When did we go to Walmart?
That must have been Friday. Right? I think so. Because yesterday, the plumbing guy came.
Yeah.
And you went to the Mall of America. What?
Sounds, what you do when plumbing, gotta wait for a plumbing guy, and then you go to the Mall of America.
And then I had a super productive morning, and then I got this random weird pain in my stomach that it triggered my anxiety, and it set me into a tizzy for the rest of the day. Didn't it?
Yep.
And I can still feel it a little bit today, but it's not quite as bad, so I'm sure it's just it's probably something I would hardly even have noticed if I wasn't dealing with other stomach stuff right now, but
Yeah.
whatever. And today we ended up watching church online, which was kind of nice. We stayed in the bedroom, just cozied up in there and watched it, so that was nice. It was a good sermon today.
Yeah.
Didn't you think?
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. And then what did we do? We went
Not
to
much.
Target, visited with his sister for a little bit. So she lives in Michigan, like way UP.
The Upper Peninsula.
And she drove all the way down
which
here.
is about 5.5 hours from here.
Yep.
5.5 hours.
And she spent like 2 hours with her mom. And then she turned around and drove all the way back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's crazy or dedicated or a combination maybe, but we visited with her for a little bit. And then, yeah, he watched the football game. I got some stuff done. I got the October video edited and up. Otherwise, we've been out here like lazy bumps
Mm-hmm.
since about, 5 o'clock maybe? 4:30, 5 o'clock. We made dinner.
I think we don't want. We're
Ooh.
getting ready for our trip.
We are. One more week of work to get through. Which should be easy, shouldn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty slow at my office
It's been
right now.
slow at ours too. So
Yeah, so I hope it stays that
everybody
way.
was thinking it's because of the election, and so maybe things will pick up now again. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I don't know either. But 1 week, and then what I had kind of forgotten about until you reminded me, I think last week, was when we come back, we only work 3 days, and then we're off for Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
Yeah.
So that's super nice.
Super.
That's awesome. So yeah, we just got to get through this week.
So good.
And we don't have anything planned. We don't have anything planned for this week, really. I would like to walk as many days as possible. We need to pack. We got our toiletries packed,
Packety pack.
but we need to pack everything else. That's it, right?
And then we leave on a jet plane.
Yeah, on Saturday. So I do need to get in touch with my dad this week and make sure he's okay with taking us to the airport.
Cue some John Denver.
Oh boy, I hate John Denver.
You could also.
I don't hate
you could
John
also,
Denver.
How about,
I hate his music.
You could also cue some Steve Miller Band.
Oh, that's not really any better. That's not any better.
Oh.
It's got to be a song about a jet that's by somebody more.
No, what's Paul McCartney?
Huh? Well, his
What's that
song
song?
is Jet, but it's not about a jet, is
No,
it?
I know.
No.
Jet.
He's at least an artist that I like. What was I gonna say? Anyway, I think that's all we have going. So I need to get in touch with my dad about driving us to the airport. And we got our Magical Express stuff, so we're good for that. We just need to pack. And there's enough days out in the forecast now that we have a pretty good idea.
It's gonna be hot.
It's not really going to be that hot.
Well, it's in the 80s. I consider that.
First
hot.
2 days are going to be 85. Everything after that is down, lower to 78. So I think it's going to be pretty decent. But it's
Warm.
not. It's not going to be
gonna
cold.
warm. It's gonna be shorts and t-shirts.
It's going to be Florida.
Florida.
See, you have to understand though.
We're from Minnesota.
His last trip, so I just went in October, and it wasn't hot, but it
Probably
was
the same temperature.
Yeah, it was Florida weather. Our last trip, so his last trip was in January, and it was freaking cold.
40s.
We woke up
Down to the 40s in Florida.
Florida. We woke up
40.
one morning, and I checked the home temperature, and the wind chill in Florida was as low as the actual temperature in Minnesota in January.
That was our best trip ever.
It was. I mean, and it was so bad that, like, further south, like Miami, there were geckos falling out of the trees and dying because they were so cold. They were covering up the flowers at Disney. It was insane. But it was so awesome. Anyway.
We're weird. We don't like summer.
No. But I feel like, so this is it. Till after the trip. I'm going to put up a Disney World haul video sometime this week, probably Wednesday. Man, I got this double chin going on here.
You're laying all weird.
There we go. I'm going to put up my Disney World haul from my girls' trip, probably Wednesday. And then I'll edit this one throughout the week, and this will go up Friday. And then we're not planning to vlog on this trip.
Nope.
But
We'll probably film.
I have this like weird hunch that this will probably be the best videos we've ever done because we're not planning on it. But I'm only planning on putting up maybe like a highlight video, and then we'll still do a haul and a trip report when the trip is over. And then it's gonna be Vlogmas.
Oh boy.
I'm excited about Vlogmas.
You said you had some plans.
What?
You said you had some plans for Vlogmas.
Yeah, I do have some plans. I mean, don't get excited or anything. They're not great.
Well, I heard you had plans.
Well, we have...
I just heard that from your social media.
Oh,
from you.
I see. Oh, we have...
But you're probably lying on there.
I do. No, I don't lie on my social media. We have a bunch of advent calendars, so there'll be that at a bare minimum. But I do have some ideas for videos I want to do. So
You're going to show your bare minimum?
I'm going to show my bare minimum during
Oh,
Vlogmas.
my goodness. Scandal.
Oh, alright. So it actually will be kind of nice not to film this week. Although I was missing it a little bit, and I do just like to have these. It's like a video diary that we can go back and look on and see what we were doing
Dear Diary.
in weeks past. But anyway, we're going to go to bed. And yeah, keep an eye out for the haul video, and well, that'll be out before this one. And then if you're seeing this video,
With the revolver and Mrs. Peacock.
you just never know what's going to come out of this one's mouth.
The Hall. The Hall? With the candlestick? And Colonel Mustard.
The howl. H-A-U-L, howl.
Hall.
Anyway,
Holla.
my point was, if you are watching this video, it means it's probably Saturday, unless you're up, you know, a little bit later on Friday, watching it Friday night, or if I upload it at work, maybe. But if you're watching this on Friday, we're leaving for Disney tomorrow. If you're watching it after that, we're already in Disney World, so check out well, I don't know about his, but check out my Instagram, because I'm going to put a ton of pictures and stories and stuff out, because I'm not planning on vlogging. I'm not even 100% sure if I'll always bring the camera. If we can get away with no park bags some days, we might not even bring, like, we might just use our phones, but whatever, we'll see. So, yeah, and my Instagram is always linked in the description below every video, so check it out if you want to follow us along on our trip. But that's it for now.
I wish I could remember that shirt that we saw at the fair. I was like, I speak in movie quotes or song lyrics or something like that. It was something else too.
It basically was something like that, yeah.
I'm in one of those moods where every word you say reminds me of a song.
Okay, but to be fair, those of you who don't know this, that's
weird.
just called his general mood. You know what else?
I'm
My
weird.
dad is very similar. My dad can burst out into a song over a phrase at any point in time, too.
It's too bad I can't sing.
And
Because this channel would be way cool if I could sing
and my dad,
what I'm thinking, but I can't sing.
my dad
so.
can sing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
We have to have some quick edits, and we'll go over there and he'll sing what I'm thinking, and then we can pop it in here.
Okay. It's clearly that time of night, and we're getting tired.
Clearly midnight, but it's only 7 o'clock.
Well, when you're in your 40s, I'm telling you, this one is only 2 years away from 50.
Shh.
2 years from 50,
Don't
guys.
say it. They're probably thinking, "Oh, he looks already 50."
Yeah, but I'm 43 going on 110 based
Yeah.
on how I feel. So, whatever. We're Grandma and Grandpa Moses. We have been.
We're combined
Haven't.
91.
Okay, but don't you think we've been old people for a long time?
Yes. It's our generation.
We act like, well, it's not really.
We were just watching somebody else, Cooper stuff.
Cooper stuff, yeah.
And he was like,
Check them out.
check him out. Yeah, we were watching him, and he's like speaking the exact language that we speak,
Yeah,
and that we say the same things. And,
it's hysterical. I know.
and even about like the cultural, he was like, "Yeah, I'm an '80s kid. We didn't grow up with the internet.
Yeah,
We didn't have the internet until we were married.
yeah.
So we're not. We know how to use it.
If
We're not
you're-
that bad, but
If you're around our age, I mean, he's hysterical. Fair warning. He does talk some politics and some things like that, and it's from a conservative viewpoint, and he's a Christian. So, fair warning. But he talks about a lot of just like pop culture stuff and that kind of stuff too. You can tell by the titles of the videos if it's
yeah,
something you'd want to check out, but he is great.
but it's yeah,
He's the lead singer of the band Skillet.
yep.
If you haven't heard of Skillet, shame on you. No, I'm just... If you don't listen to rock music, you haven't heard of the band Skillet. But they're good. You should check them out. But anyway, yeah, that's funny. We relate to some of the stuff he says because he's my age, isn't he?
He's actually in between. I
He's
think.
in between. Okay.
According to the Google machine, he's 45 or something, I guess.
Okay. Much older than me then.
Yeah, much.
Much.
And much younger than me.
And
Not very younger than me, I should say. Right.
I mean, this is getting rambly, but I don't care because it's kind of fun.
Like a house that's rambly.
Plus, old people ramble. I mean, just get...
Like a house with one floor. It's rambly. Sorry.
I don't even know what's happening right now. No, like I hear people say, "Man, what I wouldn't give to be young again," and like I understand it from a physical standpoint. If your knees
Yes.
are creaking and you're not feeling great or whatever,
Physically would be the only way.
but from every
Not
other
the-
standpoint,
I want to know. I want to have the knowledge that I have
Yeah.
after 40 years of living.
If you're talking
you know.
about everything other than aging issues, I take this age over every
Yeah.
other age I've ever been.
It'd be nice if this was still its original color.
Well, right, but technically, if that was that important to you, you could make
Yeah,
it
I
your
could do
original
that.
color. But I mean, yeah, anything that doesn't have to do with aging. And honestly, I mean, I don't have as many gray hairs, but I have some, and I have colored my hair most of the time in the past. I don't think I'm gonna anymore. I am just embracing it.
That's good.
Yeah, well, and I just don't want to. I
'Cause
don't care.
I color it.
Well, he does color it, but
So
why do
I
we
have
care?
to do that. Well, I don't know why.
We've
we
been
care.
married for 23 years. Neither one of us is going anywhere, so we don't. What? What are we? Who are we trying to impress?
No, not each other.
We've been farting in bed and wearing our sweatpants and not fixing our hair for so many years now that because that's the other one. People talk about wanting to be young. I also hear people say, "Oh, don't you wish you could go back to that your first date, your first kiss, or whatever?" And I just think, no, everything's
so I could
terrifying then.
want to puke and sweat through my shirt of nervousness.
I could understand wanting that teeny tiny second,
Yeah.
like, of the feeling once you've, like, when you're right in that moment, but everything else about it, I don't want to date again. I don't want to, it's, no,
I mean, there's
thank
things
you.
that are, of course, incredible about that time.
Of course, there are.
And you still remember those things. I still remember when it was our second date.
Man, that's going back.
Yeah, it was a Science Museum of Minnesota in St. Paul. And you went to the bathroom.
It doesn't even exist in the same building anymore.
Yeah, you went to the bathroom, I think.
Wow, he even remembers when I went to the bathroom.
I was waiting outside, and you came out kind of looking, and I I tapped your shoulder. That was the first time I
Ooh,
touched.
like
Whoa! That was
that's
the
a
first time.
big thing on a second date.
That's the first time I touched you. I think.
Isn't it funny how you remember that stuff though? Man, I'm telling ya, I have this sincere hope for heaven. So God, if you're looking for any ideas, because I'm sure you are.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure
yeah.
you haven't really. Yeah,
He probably doesn't have it figured out.
I'm
yet,
sure he doesn't. No. I just think there needs to be like playback video footage of our entire lives.
You know, cut out the bad
And-
stuff.
Well, it's heaven, so there won't be any bad stuff.
Yeah.
So that would already be cut out. Or it would be like in such a way like it's somebody's death, but the parts that you would see would be the nice memories, the
Yeah,
good things that happen,
happy
whatever.
things, yeah.
It'd be good stuff, and it'd be cataloged so you could go look, because I just want to see things like I mean, obviously memories and people and stuff, but we talk about this all the time. I want to go back and see what Northtown Mall looked like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the Science Museum, because we can't go to that Science Museum anymore.
Yeah.
The Science Museum still exists, but it's in a different building. It's in a completely different spot, so I would love to go back, because when I have like an imagination in my head of the Science Museum, it's from like kid field trips and stuff,
Yeah.
and it looks like that Science Museum.
Yeah. We've been to the new one once.
Yep, once
or
I think.
something.
I think once.
But the memories of the old one are so vivid.
Yeah.
Like I remember going across the skyway into the other area. That's where they had like the dinosaur
Yep.
exhibit,
Yep.
and they had like an American Indian teepee in one area,
Yep.
and different things like that. They had like
Yeah.
a science lab,
And it's clear as day in my
Yeah.
memory.
but
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, I do wish we could go back and do that. This has been Nostalgia with Granny and Gramps for the last 24
Yeah.
minutes.
Back in our day, you young whippersnappers.
What are we going to be like when we're actually old?
Oh man, look out, because I'll probably have a cane. If you get within reach of me, I'll probably whack you in the shin.
Oh, anyway,
All right.
I think it's time to go to bed. But, yeah.
Is it good night or is
It's
it,
goodbye, because
'cause
we
we're
are
closing.
ending the weekend vlog.
I don't
so
know the protocol here.
Thank you for watching. I hope you
my
enjoyed
oldness.
our silliness.
Subscribe, ring the bell. Ba, ba,
Yeah,
ba.
we don't really care about that,
Do a
but
dance.
yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Whatever.
do a dance. Please do a dance, and then film it and put it in the comments
Yeah,
so we have
that's what-
something entertaining to watch. And
'Cause
yeah,
this is not.
no, and yeah, check out our Instagram next week from the 14th to the 21st of November, because there will be lots of Disney pictures, and we'll see you when we get back.
Bye.
Bye.